任務が完了しましたよ。最善を尽くしたのか、まだ改善の余地があるかなど、振り返ることを忘れないでくださいね。委託完了です。物を運んだらちゃんと手を洗いましょう。指揮官を看病するようなことにはなってほしくありませんよ。お手紙が届きました。受け取り期限が過ぎてしまうとどうにもできなくなりますよ。委託完了です。物を運んだらちゃんと手を洗いましょう。指揮官を看病するようなことにはなってほしくありませんよ。お手紙が届きました。受け取り期限が過ぎてしまうとどうにもできなくなりますよ。委託完了です。物を運んだらちゃんと手を洗いましょう。指揮官を看病するようなことにはなってほしくありませんよ。お手紙が届きました。受け取り期限が過ぎてしまうとどうにもできなくなりますよ。委託完了です。物を運んだらちゃんと手を洗いましょう。指揮官を看病するようなことには
Clicked a bit too fast there for the scene transition. Hi, hello. Anniversary event. It's that time again. IJN and JP, they have very, very close events. Is it loud? Oh, it's a bit too loud. Let me make it a bit more lower. 1 second. That's better. So, I just need to get some stuff first. Perfect. I didn't really farm money again. I was getting a bunch of other stuff upgraded, so I don't really have that much lying around, but it's like no issue. If I don't get them today, I get them tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after, or the day after. Memphis Meta. Okay, I guess. So I'll finish all of this first. Blueprints are actually kinda a money sink if you take the ones that you really need to for the face researchers. Yeah, because then like here 3000 again, but it's whatever. I can spend 30 cubes instead, it's fine. I'm just gonna take the ones off for free for now. It's not the world ending if I just cheap out on it for a bit. Oh, it's only garbage that it gives me for free. Complain and be rewarded. Yeah, sure, give me the plane. Oh. Okay. I am still farming Flandre. I'm on her combat too. And I'm not really grinding it out that quickly because I just don't want to. Taking my sweet time with it. So. Latest when there's World 15, there will be a lot of EXP coming in. So. Oh yeah, I actually recently finished the entire Fate Sim for what's her name? Azuma. Azuma, after all this time. I just only used the free pulls, like the 2 free upgrades per day on her. Never used that ship. She was dead in the waters when she was released. Yeah, buy this. Buy all. So, it's a cute set. It's like a little snoop there. Little fox. Otherwise, actually underwhelming outside of that. Never mind, the more I look at it, the worse it gets. Oh, I didn't see the last cutscene. Huh. Oh, they changed the text boxes. Oh. This looks a lot nicer. Oh yeah, there's basically this entire like pre-story to the event. Is just like there's this mysterious character, like the character we can't see, that is being talked to about things that happened in the past. And it's just like Nagato and Musashi are talking to each other. It's unclear. That was not translated. It's unclear if the character she's talking to is Yamato or Unzen. Or Amagi or whoever. Probably gonna be Unzen because she's the UR of this event. Wait, there's more? Oh wait, this is just for the skins. Yeah, fuck that, I don't care. Yeah. Skip this. Garbage. Okay, I need to do my maintenance. Wait, where's there a red pling here? Ugh, go away. Red plings. So, what is in the pack here? What skins are inside here? Okay, fine, don't tell me then. Why does it like... Oh, no, I need to click there, okay. I like the Hakuyo skin. Her horns look weirdly small in this skin though. She has like really massive horns. In this skin they look tiny. They look so tiny. But yeah. This one is... It's a swimsuit. My opinion on swimsuit has not changed in the past few days. Moving on. This one is, it's okay, I guess. Yeah. No. No. This one I like. I might get this one just because she's underwater and I like that. However, any of these other skins, I like the Hakuyo one and this one. Any of these other skins suck. And why the fuck does Kashino have another L2D? She did not need another L2D. We already have like a lot of offer very high quality L2D skins for her. Like her breasts look ugly. Not gonna lie, this skin is the ugliest skin they did for her. The other two skins are like pretty funny and they look pretty good. But this one, they somehow managed to make her boobs even bigger and it just looks disgusting at this point. It's like, bruh. You went too far, you ruined it. You made a character with humongous boobas and you ruined her. So. Alright, this is going... I get to the shipbuilding in a moment. So. This is bugged, okay. That's right, I apparently... Wait, this didn't do that. I need to do open one tech box and I need to build ships anyway. Hi Groovy! You just missed me showing off the new skins. However, they're really ugly. Know what? I'm just gonna get the one I actually like. I'm just gonna get this one. It's a character I don't use, but there, we bought one skin. Hi Lighto. Aren't you supposed to be at work right now? Doesn't seem like it. Don't like that skin. It's wrong. No, nothing old was added. This is still the last old skin. Put those grippers away. What grippers? Anyway, it's time for shipbuilding. Unzen, new ship. She's a heavy cruiser. The skin had the grippers out. Oh, you mean feet? Oh, yeah, she was swimming underwater. What do you expect? I've seen enough dolphins. Yes, dolphins are evil creatures, but that skin looks good. Okay, it's the only skin that I liked out of that line. So yeah, Crocs. We need these three. Ovari, Natori, and Unzen. No, I'm done. We've done with work. Okay. Well, then you're just about right for shipbuilding. I think I need to expand my dock again. That's the usual gacha start. Just a bunch of nothing. Welcome to Azur Lane. That is a lot of Sussex. Man. Shonen. There we have the first one. I like her. This is probably my my favorite ship out of the ones they added today. Simply because she looks dumb. I like the smug aura. So yeah. Hi there, my wife. Because she's a drag. She's cute, okay? I like cute. Yes, she is. she has a dragon type, but she's cute. Your wife wants attention. My wife did want attention. I still haven't ordered her second version. She gets head pats and she's my daughter now. She's adopted. Natori has been adopted. Wow. I need to scrap this Bisco though because, well, I don't have much space. Haro, Haro? Look, Biscuit is safe and fine. She is safe and fine, okay? Don't worry about her. Wait, I need money. Oh no. Just don't have enough for a 10 pull. Right now we have enough. She killed her wife. Oh, there's no more cutscene. Oh. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Crush fishy? What have I done? I've done nothing. Exodia! Obliterate! Is this a... What is going on here in this cutscene? I don't understand. I'm immune. Yup. Oh yeah. Obliterating my gacha accounts? I just pulled a 5-star in the Genshin Standard gacha on 47. Ha! Just before I started stream. Screw you. It was another spear that I already had. No. No. Wait, what? I need to do more? Apparently I forgot to do this for a few days. Okay, last 10 pull. Gotcha. Okay. We got the super rare. Had Naiden tried to make her into DPS. Why would you do her? That is a DPS. Yeah, she... Fun fact, she's not Gyaru. She's not Gyaru. A lot of people also said she's Gyaru when she was first shown, but she actually is not. She's Country Girl. Which is technically a different type of character trope. Even better! Yeah, the difference is basically the personality. Let's check them out. That's all my pulls I have. So... When battle starts, deploys a barrier that can negate up to 5 damage of the ship's max HP. For the first, when the ship fires a main additional barrage from battleship Hiranuma. It decreases your CL's damage taken. I have not read the preliminary, the data mine. I have not read the data mine, so I don't know what the ships actually can do. Torpedo. Okay, yeah, it's whatever. It's defensive light cruiser in purple rarity. And then Ovari. And every if a random other ship in your fleet the best buds trait. While the ship with the best buds traits afloat, Ovari's firepower, accuracy, and reload are increased by blah blah blah. When a ship with the best bud or when the trait expires, fire a torpedo no. This additional buff based on main fleet, AA, and damage taken, increase fireborne torpedo. A torpedo barrage on a battleship? Bruh. Oh no. It's whatever. Might as well. It's whatever. It's free damage. However, main fleet AA is literally irrelevant. Main fleet AA does not matter. Decreases damage taken is also... It's okay. The Vanguard one is not bad. Its firepower and torpedo is nice, but the Vanguard doesn't really deal that much damage anyway. Yeah, thank you, light though. But yeah, what's the other one? When ship fires a main guns, chance to fire special barrage. Increase your key class BB's damage dealt for 10 seconds. If your flagship meets any one of the following criteria, this barrage activation is blah blah blah. She's a Sakura, she's a BB, blah blah. She has received... It's a ship, alright. If you wish to accidentally get my cat twice earlier, oof. How could you? How do I scroll out in this game? By the way, this is her full artwork. She has like sheep here. Actually, it's pretty cool artwork. I like her rigging. It's pretty cool. I like the riggings that are more classical. You sneezed? How dare you, the poor cat. But yeah, sadly I don't know what Unzen does, so we just have to live with that. Oh wait, skip that, fuck that. Minigame time. I do not care about this. Miyuki, please adopt me. Proceed to skip. Who blinked me? How dare you scare the poor cat? What is this? Task log? Finish case 1 of the minigame. That's a lot of rewards for a minigame. Case 1. Oh wait, is this like tower defense? What's happening here? What am I supposed to do? Huh? I am confused. What the fuck am I doing here? Yes, I am. Like, if I get 3 in a row, they will disappear. I get that. It's just weird. Why are they going like kinda backwards a lot of times? This is something, alright. This is in fact a game mode mini-game. It's a mini-game of all time, yes. It's one of the mini-games of all time, honestly. Why am I focusing so much on this? I mean, I'll need to do it for 1 more minute, I guess. Cool? I guess? Collect? No fucking clue what just happened. Anyway. Unlocks character. Sure, give me the other characters so I can get more tokens later down the line. I mean, give me like 50 packs, thank you. This was a mini game. Oh, they put this in again. Yeah, let's use this. This is gonna be useful for farming. All the French girls get inside. Who did you even get earlier? I don't think you said. Oh no, I just got the Jade Spear. Which is like whatever, I already had that anyway and I don't have any spear users. It was literally like Lamau. Thank you for the 10-star glitter, I guess. That is +2 limited pulls. Actually useless. I actually used it for refinement on my already existing spear because I genuinely do not need spears and I already have 2 5-star spears anyway. One of them is just the Jade Wing. So, yeah. No one cognitive awaken. Okay, let's actually do the story. Or is there... What do I actually need to do here? So, yeah, sortie. Save it for Alechin. I will not pull on her. So! It's Azur Lane stream. You know what this means? Lots of reading. Present day, somewhere in the Sakura Islands. At the same time as the crisis at the World Expo, strange developments were occurring in the waters near the Sakura Islands. It's gotten rather chilly. If I didn't know better, you might be able to convince me that I'm somewhere in the Northern Parliament. Indeed, the warmth brought by the sacred Sakura is fading. In other words, the prime Sakura lies beyond the boundary. The sacred trees of the Sakura Islands overflow with the power of their ancestral homeland, Mizuho. The most important of these, the prime Sakura, has begun to wither. Your premonitions were correct, the sea is weeping. Nagato, the Miko who oversees the rite of the sacred Sakura, scooped up the frigid seawater between her hands. Now that I think about it, I have seen a glimpse of this in a dream. Yes, I too have been touched by the portents of ruin. A nightmare in which the sacred Sakura withers, the world is devoured by lightlessness, and everything comes to a silent end. And in none of those nightmares does the great sage appear to protect the sacred Sakura. Just like the time when I stepped down from my position as flagship of the combined fleet. Perhaps it would be wise to send a fleet to the prime Sakura sanctuary. Of course, I plan to do so, but even in doing that, we can do little more than defend his physical territory around the tree. The innermost depth of the Prime Sakura is sealed off by a barrier that normal people cannot hope to even approach. Musashi and Nagato continue to sail, the seas and skies growing darker around them, the fog becoming denser. It has been an awful long time since we last fought side by side, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. Nagato, the injury you sustained back then, has already healed, though at times it still continues to ache. Perhaps you could call it an illness of the heart. 3 wakes continued in the distance. Before long, the voices of the wind and water disappeared and the whole world was engulfed in silence. It was a strange unsettling sensation, as if one's senses were being pulled from their body. An inscrutable amount of time passed and then the discomfort faded. We've arrived at the Prime Sakura Sanctuary. Cracks began to appear in the darkness, and through them, shimmering light burst forth. Despite the effulgence that seemed to burn at one's eyes, the light almost seemed to carry a certain warmth with it, far from any aura of hostility. It's already starting. Let me drink something. Oh god. That's a bit early. After the visitors entered the sanctuary from the crack in reality, the path behind them quickly closed off. The Prime Sakura Sanctuary. In stark contrast to the lightless sea that they had emerged from, what they now saw in front of them was the abundance of spring. Beneath a clear blue sky, a majestic waterfall rumbled, amidst countless cherry petals dancing in the gentle wind. The frigid mist choking the dark ocean had turned into rosy, wisp-like clouds that lingered at one's feet. The sanctuary's interior has hardly changed over the years, as if time still has stood still. Back then, I came here with the great sage. First stage. Oh, should I just like actually do it on hard mode? Should I just like, unlike usually, just directly go into the hard mode? It doesn't give me the double drops though if I do. But then I like go through it a bit not so quickly. Because we only have the first half today anyway. So I think I might do that. So I need friendships. I'm gonna bring the weak level ones. I think currently only Champagne has her second thingamajig. We actually can use other ships for the front line, so let's just like check what we have. We can just use whatever here. Whatever is like weak. Level 70 and higher. Minimum level 70. Drake. I've never used her, nah. Screw Drake, we don't need her. This is locked to light cruiser. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, the other one was just locked to something. Okay. Ooh, Kiev. She has her skin. Pompeo Magno. Regensburg. Regensburg technically is over IB ships, so I'm gonna give her Otto. And here goes Haitian. And I wait for Otto. So let's adjust that. I'm gonna make her the flagship. Even though she doesn't have that much HP. These two here. I need to give them... the backliners have gear. Let me see. Yeah, they have gear. Because I'm already using them, but the frontliners don't. I'm just gonna slap something on them. Don't really need anything special here. Maybe not that, actually. Just like steal from someone that doesn't need it. I do need to steal someone's gear for all of them. Never mind. Oh well. I got home so late today because I missed my bus, and then it took forever to like get to like my home. That's why my stream started like an hour later than intended, because I wanted to still eat and stuff like that. I was like, ugh. Annoying. Wait, she's a heavy cruiser. Oh, she's a CL. What? Okay. Interesting layout, I guess. So... yeah, I didn't really even eat anything that much. I just like nommed a bunch of things. Additional anti-Vanguard ship against especially IJN. Oh, that's the yeah, that's the I know which gun that is, yeah. Sure, she can have that. Torps isn't that important. Not sure which AA gun she exactly wants, but let's give her this. I like the background music here. It's nice. Alright, what gun do you need? Do you need any specific gun? Doesn't seem like it, no. Okay. Alright, yeah, she can equip CLs. Right. Fuck it, we're just gonna give her that then. Cause if I have that lying around, might as well give it to her. I think she gets a boost out of that. I didn't really exactly read her skill descriptions just now. No, little torpedo. What's this? Deals more to Sakura Empire enemies. Sure. Give her that. Okay, we can go. Past Prime Sakura Sanctuary. There was a small lake at the foot of the Prime Sakura. By that lake, the ship girl, protector of the sanctuary, called the great sage by many, placed a hand on a tree of her companions. What does she have against Sakura Empire? Well, now apparently she has something against them because now she deals extra damage to them. I gave her a book of racism, okay? I gave her a book and now she doesn't like them and deals more damage. A soft, warm sensation touched their palms as they did. But after a moment, that softness turned into pain like needles pricking their skin. Sensing a disturbance, the ship girls pulled away all at once. What was that? I don't think her name is supposed to be that. I don't think her name is supposed to be the same sentence she says. You gave her to Shinshin, she was so grossed out she wants the entirety of the Sakura Empire gone. Apparently. But yes, hello there, Unzen, and I don't think that is what she's supposed to be named. I have a feeling I know the answer, Musashi. Once upon a time, a star fell from the northern sky. I know the answer, Musashi. My favorite ship girl. She truly knows the answer, huh? Once upon a time, a star fell from the northern sky. Darkness spread from the sea in which it fell, frightened the seas and skies of Mizuho, shed tears. Lamenting the tears of the Sakura Empire, the stars set themselves ablaze to create a blinding light that sealed the darkness into the sanctuary. Great Sage, are you reciting a legend from the Watatsumi Chronicles? The text study tells many of the stories surrounding our sacred relic. Why mention it now? Is it somehow related to the Prime Sakura's anomaly? Most observant. Watatsumi is a relic in this game. It's kind of like a stone with magical powers is the best way to explain it. Name still hasn't changed, yeah, like what the fuck is going on here? Most observant. During our journey here, you asked why I brought you to the Prime Sakura Sanctuary. While the Watatsumi Chronicles themselves are but stories and legends, their contents conceal a deeper truth. In the sanctuary, rather within the Prime Sakura, lies a fragment of the very star that had fallen from the northern sky. The Prime Sakura's power sealed the shard away, containing the calamitous darkness. They accidentally copy-pasted the code for a dialogue for a name. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. It's like a very typical thing they do. They do some very avoidable bugs. Not like mistakes. I don't really want to call it a bug outright. But they do a lot of mistakes that could have been easily avoided if someone just looked over it a second time. As it happens a lot in this game, sadly. It is what it is. I'm used to it already. But impurity continues to seep out, gnawing at the tree's power. If the rot is not expelled and the seal is not renewed, the calamitous darkness will one day return. What is this calamitous darkness of which you speak? Just looking at the eyes like, oh my god, I can't focus. I can't do my quality control right. The ship girls are too thick. And do we have the power to deal with it in our current state? Indeed, we are drained from our decisive battle against the Sirens. Even if we were to fight, our power would be lacking. Besides, if this threat could be quashed through firepower alone, I assume you would have asked as much earlier. It is as you say. The reason I have sorted two of you out is simple. Through a ritual, I wish to permanently annihilate this world-ending calamity. Annihilate? Are your rituals able to do that? Instead of answering directly, the ship girl known as the Great Sage nodded solemnly and began chanting the words of the ritual. Holy shit, I'm already falling asleep. Sakura events are always the goddamn same. It's like, we're gonna do a ritual. Cool, what is the ritual for? To save the world. Okay, let's do the ritual. Every fucking single time. The Prime Sakura began to resonate, threads of light rising from its roots towards the sky like cherry blossoms in the wind, weaving back and forth until they formed a complex structure, that of a gate. This was the Sakuran ritual of forming a barrier domain. Once the barrier had been fully formed, the colors surrounding them seemed to be absorbed into the domain itself. There, the preparations are complete. What incredible skill, no wonder you're the protector of the sanctuary. I couldn't have hoped to understand during my studies, but it is astounding to see the intricacies of this ritual up close. Your praise honors me, but understand that the road ahead will still be dangerous. That is why I am here. Explain your intentions while you guide us onward. Musashi materialized her sword, which crackled with electricity. She then drew it from the scabbard and gripped it hilt tightly, reaffirming her determination to fight. I see your resolve. Then I shall guide you to the star fragment, to Watatsumi. Guardian Fox, I will have you enter the seal and confront Watatsumi. Impurity has accumulated in the sacred tree along the way, but this barrier power will protect us. However, once you enter the seal, the darkness that has become Watatsumi's shadow will lash out at you. I will protect Lady Nagato. Continue. Thank you, Musashi. Nagato, as the Sakura Empire's guardian fox, you are the only one who can resonate with Watatsumi. Regardless of how strong the seal is, the power vested within you will grant you safe passage. But know that you, alone, can accomplish that. For a short time, you should be able to wield Watatsumi's remaining power. We must push back the darkness and form a new seal that does not draw its power from the very same source of corruption. Yes, I will become the foundation for the new seal. Musashi, you must protect Lady Nagato until the ritual is complete. Once the mist has been vanquished, there will be no longer a need for a seal. And I will leave the star fragment, the remnants of Watatsumi, in your care. It will be but a shell, exhausted of its power, but it should still be enough to help to change this nation's future. Lady Nagato, Musashi, please protect the future of the Sakura Empire. Oh god, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for the Empire! A few stages later, no, we will save you, we will not let you sacrifice yourself. Everything proceeds to end well. GG, that's it, calling it now. And finally, Musashi, I will fulfill my agreement with you. The great sage retrieved a small box from within her sleeve and handed it to Musashi. May this assist you in repairing the roots that make up our physical forms. A heavy air hung over the group as they sealed the reforce. It's a Sakura event. It's always the same shit. There might have been 1,000 words the three wished to exchange, but not a single one was to be heard. Whatever. Don't care. Blasting time. I like the skin a lot, the one Haitian has. It's very pretty. I see they still haven't removed this loading screen. This actually might deal me a good bunch of damage if I fight them now, because I'm kinda in the intended level range now. It's wild to not see everything obliterated in 5 seconds. There. Just weak? Finally I'm weak. Finally I actually get to do the battles, you know. This is what I had to do to stay in the level cap. Meanwhile, my second fleet still has a level 120 ship. Also, her rigging is just, her dragon is so dumb, it's so big, it's so great. She's gone! Anyway, let's go. Before our ship goal flies away for all eternity. The Mecha Dragons are cool, yes, yes. I think this is the first time I actually like used Regensburg and Otto. Because I don't really have anything to use them on, so they just have been lying around. So. I'm kinda curious to go check out the data mine to see what the skills of all the ships are. Specifically for Unzen. Because I don't see Unzen being good. She is outdated. She is a heavy cruiser, meaning she's already outdated in the meta of this game. Heavy cruisers are just dead on arrival at this point. I don't see how she could stand out. Yeah, it kinda is unfortunate. Like, the power difference between heavy cruisers and the BMs is just way too goddamn high. And what they did with Hindenburg is very much just a band-aid on a bad ship class. I'm just gonna check it, I think. Where is it? Where's the data mine? It's loading. So, 1 second. Azur lane. One moment, I'm looking it up, I wanna see it right now. Excuse me, where is it? Hello there? Ugh! It's flooded away under loot artworks. We have to search it somehow else. Event mega threat, nope. Turn not safe for work off? Never. Never. There it is! So. Just gonna let them go at the same time. So, data mine. So. Is that Unzen? Okay. So. Plus 20% firepower torpedo evasion. Every 20 seconds trigger special barrage. Enemies hit by barrage deal 10% less damage to Unzen. That is already disappointing. While the ship is afloat, if another fleet enters battle, 20 seconds into that battle, fire a level 10 special barrage. If the other fleet contains any CAs or stuff, that battle, plus 7% CAHE damage. Wow, that is sad. It's a cross-fleet buff basically, and if the other fleet goes into battle, specifically heavy cruisers will deal more HE damage, which is situational. Second skill. Plus 50% torpedo mount crit rate, plus 75% torpedo mount crit damage. Okay, torpedo crit niche. At the start of the battle and whenever the ship torpedoes finish reloading, generate a shield that can block 6 bullets itself, plus 5% for 8 seconds. The problem with torpedoes is, like, she will deal a lot of damage with her torpedoes, however, torpedoes are RNG. They're unreliable. That's kind of the problem with them. Every 8 main gun shots fire AOA. She has a ghost gun. Ghost gun is terrible, as usual. Okay, well. Don't worry, don't worry. TLDR, Unzen is not good. That's what you need to know. Hatsuzuki. You after battle every IJN ship in the fleet, blah blah blah. Buffs, evasion, crit rate, firepower, overskill. Evasion, less damage from cruisers, less damage to the fleet. Whatever. Asanagi. Special barrage, 50% chance. Speed down, okay. Vanguard, damage taken, evasion, blah. Okay, yeah. This event is not good. This event is not good. Also, oh, right, we have a retrofit. Nachi got a retrofit. Increased firepower, torpedo reader of cruiser in the same fleet pattern does not stack with our command skills that have similar. Okay, it's a whatever retrofit. It's a upgrade to an already existing character. They get a higher rarity, and they basically get a higher rarity, they get a new artwork, they get more skills, they get massive stat buffs, like more stat buffs. It's just a overall upgrade of an already existing character. That's a retrofit. Okay, so basically, this event is kinda... These ships are not outstanding. They're all... They exist. Unzen is underwhelming, as expected of a heavy cruiser. She has her torpedo niche, I guess. Which is... It's something. It's something. If you like to run torpedo fleets, there's like a bunch of stuff you can do with it. I'll be honest, man. Who the fuck runs torpedoes? Let's be honest. Who the fuck runs that? Anyway. When the Great Sage began the ritual, the scenery before them changed. The magnificent prime sakura abruptly began to wither, the flowers and leaves upon its intricate branches falling, as if all life has been drained from it. What is going on with her name? Lady Nagato now, go into the seal is saying, Lady Nagato now, go into the seal. What did they do with her? What is going on here with her name? Why? Before the impure darkness could overwhelm them, they stepped into the prime sakura. They did accidentally paste over the code, they must have. It's a cool artwork. The earth shattered and the black haze spewed from like a geyser. Chunks of ground that had been thrown into the air continued to flow, as if gravity no longer had any effect. They were now in the prime sakura, where the Watatsumi's stair fragment lay. I'm sorry, did I just say stair fragment? I mean star fragment! Oh, I can't read! Light shone from what seemed to be the tree's roots. The deeply embedded roots were yanked out from the ground before rising up into the air with the rest of the massive tree. I love Watatsumi's stair fragments. It's my favorite. Lumps of earth looked like shining pink crystals if they reflected the dazzling light around them. Despite knowing that not everything they saw was necessarily reality, the group was overwhelmed by the sight of the inner seal. Such power. Is this Watatsumi? No, the core of that crystal. Huh? Lady Nagato! Sensing danger, Musashi rushed over to Nagato's side with sword in hand. Even as the devouring darkness threatened to swallow the two of them whole, Nagato focused herself entirely on communing with Watatsumi. She closed her eyes tight, focusing every fiber of her being into feeling the star fragment's lingering power. She reached for the light in the distant darkness, like navigating towards a lighthouse on a dark, stormy night, like grasping for a tree's roots when caught in a flood. Then, finally, child of the fallen star, shine your light upon my path forth. Lady Nagato. With a violent spark, the dark mist reaching out to seize the girl from behind was snuffed out. That was too close, thank you, Musashi. I've made contact with Watatsumi. Now we can proceed to the center of the seal. As a result of the ritual, the void around the ship girls changed. Now an invisible sea spread out beneath their feet. This will make movement and fighting easier. I lead the way now. Musashi, stay on guard. Something is eroding the seal, trying to break through. Countless rays of light slowly extended from Watatsumi in the center of the darkness, drawing some kind of pattern. An enormous gate, symbolizing the seal ritual itself, had appeared before them. I'm going into the center now. Huh? Main cannons, prepare for salvo. Nagato fired her cannons, crushing the approaching black mist. However, she did not erase it entirely. Right rudder, sharp turn. The dark haze took the form of a giant beast, opening its maw to attack. Musashi immediately materialized her rigging and used her turret's plating to stop the beast's bite. Hold it back. Musashi's main guns fired, shells exploded in mid-air, sending petals forth in a fan shape that tore through the beasts of black mist. I know, type 3 shells. Main cannons, prepare for salvo. Fun fact, we actually do have cannons that in this game that can fire shell fragments, if you want to call it that way. And it's the most dogshit gun in the entire game. It is the most absolute damage joke. There is no damage. So it's kind of funny how it's like, oh my god, we need to use these shells, and just like, remember how bad the gun in the game actually is. Another thick hail of shells struck the beast, causing its physical form to disperse back into the darkness. Look out, Musashi, it's a trap. It's a trap! Oh no! The dispersed darkness tore into Musashi's armor like a giant maw. Hi, Puckel! I'm playing the new anniversary event for the JP servers. Meaning a lot of reading. A shower of sparks erupting as a portion of the rigging was torn straight off. So you created just more instead of an entire body that we can shoot at, huh? Too bad. Looks like even monsters are capable of learning. But I won't let you interrupt, Lady Nagato. If cannons won't work, how about facing my lightning? Not the lore! Oh no! Faster than the eye could react, Musashi saw that already round its way through the dark mist. Where lightning flash met darkness, the mist seemed to melt away into nothingness. It sputtered and sizzled with a horse... With a horse? Horse? Horse! Okay, a horse screech. Like droplets of water sublimating on a hot iron plate. Horse! Yeah! Wee! I thought we had been cut off, Great Sage, but I see you're still protecting us. The mist is weaker here now. Lady Nagato, let's move on. Musashi shed the rest of her rigging and rushed forward with her blade drawn. Then she looked to the black mist, blocking the way forward, and readied her sword. Thunderbolt that shines through eternal night, gather upon my blade. With this strike I carve a way forward. Lightning shot from Musashi's katana, brushing aside the darkness and clearing the way in front of them. This no horse girl plague is bad enough. Horse girl is a plague, yes. It won't hold for long, we must press on. Yeah! Sorry. Sorry. That horse in the sentence threw me off. Shoot! My one weakness was a papyrus impression. Yeah! Ship by go pew. Yes, they do. A bunch of ships I haven't used. Getting their debut today. So what you first said, horse, I got confused. That word just threw me off. Make a good impression of the greatest? Thank you. I am the greatest. I am the greatest fish. Who the fuck is she calling that? Horse! Didn't you realize? Horse! Sounds like a warlord, not gonna lie. Oh, I wanna be a warlord. I wanna terrorize entire regions and subjugate people unwillingly under my rule. This isn't like saying horse at all. I don't know how to say it. It's just. Wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna. Wait. We're gonna use a pro gamer move, okay? Horse. Google. It even tells me horse as in the animal if I Google it. Horse is just horse. Is it? Let's just here.
Horse. Horse.
Wait, let me mute the game for a moment, okay? Silence game.
Horse.
And now the animal.
Horse.
It's the same fucking sound. It's the same sound. It's the same. Why? Tell me the difference between this picture and this picture. It's the same picture. Bruh. It's the same picture. Oh man. Nyeh, 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 it is. Nyeh, nyeh. Wee. Coffee. This game had a volatile component. Yes, because I'm actually not evaporating everything in 5 seconds. I nerfed myself. Okay? I brought the weakest things imaginable that I have on my account. The underboob. Underboob is dumb. I agree. Underboob is dumb. Bonus cleavage. Man, they added another casino skin. And they somehow made her boobs even more bigger, where it now looks ugly. Underboob has no function. Underboob is bullshit. Underboob is idiotic. I will never forgive that they gave a coochie window to a character. They ruined her. What the function is, but it's very good idea what the function is. What is the function? That loading screen refuses to get removed from the game. This loading screen has been in the game for multiple patches and I refuse to cycle it out. And I do not like it. I hate that loading screen. It's very ugly. Huh? Did I just miss a message or what is going on? You didn't explain the function! Just quick access. For what? Put your hand between the bobber. I think YouTube ate it. Now I will never know. Hi Zuri. What does that mean? What does that mean? I think my brain is too small to understand. Oh! Ah! I see! Ah! Okay. I have been enlightened. However, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's stupid. That's a bad purpose. They reached the center of the seal and attempted to perform the ritual. However, the barrier's defenses still resist the erosion. We must continue to protect Watatsumi until the Great Sage's ritual is complete. If Watatsumi is destroyed first, the seal itself will break. Indeed, however, it seems easier said than done. Musashi looked upward, beyond the withered Prime Sakura's trunk. At the canopy, the giant eyes of the black mist beast glowered down at the ship girls. It's getting stripped anyway. The ominous being was none other than the shadow of Calamity. And when she looked further up towards the sky, a shooting star. No, is that the Great Sage? Once upon a time, a star fell from the northern sky, so this is what the legend meant. She merged with the concept of Watatsumi and reinforced it. Now she's trying to eradicate the darkness herself. Musashi, that legend said that the stars set themselves ablaze. Does she mean to burn out her own life? YouTube doesn't like it? Oh yes, YouTube doesn't like it. I'm not showing the skins again. I don't want to risk it. Cutting off Musashi's words, the star falling from the sky struck the Prime Sakura. The light emitted from Watatsumi was as brilliant as a jewel. They did it again! They copy-pasted the wrong code multiple times. True, yeah, actually, if you just write on kick, it won't be eaten at all. Am I hallucinating? She looks like a VTuber down there. She does. She doesn't move though. Imagine if she moved, then she would, 100%. What remained was a fragment of memory. A sea of clouds. From the dark clouds emerged an eldritch beast, devouring all in its path. The Prime Sakura was wreathed in flames. The black mist, now in form of a shadowy leviathan, was tearing at its trunks with its fangs. Run, run now! Is this one of our cities? Indeed. However, it's easier said than done. Oh, this is getting so dumb. This is getting really, really dumb. Lady Nagato, look. Amidst the raging windstorm, the dark mist eroded the boundary between land and sky. Beneath a blood-red moon, ordinary citizens scrambled for safety from the conflagration roaring around them. From the highest point in the city, the roof of the castle tower, a woman clad in white stepped forth. She looked down across the surging, rolling mist, a deep sorrow etched upon her face. The Great Sage! Before Nagato could call out to her, the Great Sage leapt from the tower and became a flash of light that burst the mist. What formed was a mirage of memories. The mirage changed again, this time into the scene of spring they had witnessed before entering the sanctuary. Blue skies above, a gentle breeze caressing their cheeks. Atop a tall hill in this peaceful world, the woman in white awaited Nagato and Musashi. Great Sage, what was that vision? Are you okay? Guardian Fox, Musashi. You two had the same dream as I recall. Some say that dreams are an extension of reality, while others call them a reflection of our mind. Unlike you, however, I dream of potential futures. To be honest, I've dreamed of that same future of destruction countless times. Tens, no hundreds of times even. I was able to act of my own will, so I investigated various things throughout the dreams. That beast of black mist that withered the Prime Sakura and brings calamity to the Sakura Empire. I call it the shadow of corruption. While Watatsumi, that which fell from the heavens, gives us the wisdom and power to expel evil. The shadow of corruption too will inevitably become the calamitous darkness. The law is ending one ear and going the other one out. I was wondering why she actually had a butterfly theme going on with like dream pattern. Because we already have Shinano doing the same thing, but I guess they just kinda have the same power but for different types of dreams. So yeah. Did Watatsumi and the Black Mist come at the same time? Yes, like says of Guardian Fox Musashi. I can't believe it. This is so stupid. How did they fuck that up? Whatever there's light, there's also darkness. Normally they maintain balance instead of leading to ruin, but due to this anomaly, you've witnessed our future. The more Watatsumi power is used, the stronger darkness influence becomes. It's funny, not a single time they used her name. Not a single time so far. They were developing with one hand. Yeah, they truly were. No, even if Watatsumi's power isn't used, as wisdom cubes grow stronger. I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying that Watatsumi and wisdom cubes are one and the same? To be more precise, they're similar but different. As time passes and branches shift, our names for them change as well. Regardless of the name you call them by, they tap into the same wellspring of power that gives form to our hulls. In other words, a conduit to a root source. Humans may wield this power and manifest it in different ways, but this primordial wellspring is far beyond their ability to control. Nevertheless, if we do not define it in terms of human cognition, we would have no way of understanding its scale on a cosmic level. What do you mean to say? A miraculous entity born of countless wishes, interwoven within the laws and truths of countless worlds. That is Watatsumi. That is me. Once upon a time, a star fell from the northern sky. Darkness spread from the sea in which it fell. The stars set themselves ablaze to create a blinding light that sealed the darkness into the sanctuary. Thus, Watatsumi struck the Sakura Empire. Its enormous power radiated from the point of impact. Amidst scorching light, pink crystals emerged from the shattered earth and accelerated upwards into the sky. This is the Sakura. The barrier's defense still. So erosion. Oh, I can't. The sanctuary that seals the dark mist. The vision faded, and Nagato and Musashi saw the current spectacle within the sanctuary once more. The shadow of corruption created by the reenactments and given form by the black mist seemed to writhe in agony. The enormous black fog closed in from all directions. Musashi tried to cut it away with her purple lightning blade, but the severed darkness only reformed again to attack. Skip button calls for you? No! I will never! Bear witness! Ah! Materializing her mental imagery, Nagato's prayer became a guiding light that drove off the darkness. However, it was weak and it only managed to slow the darkness's encroachment temporarily. No! We only have one choice now. Musashi, I'll entrust the last of the— we already seen this. Guardian Fox power to your blade. Strike through and cut a way out of the situation. Press skip. Sounds so mega sus. You mustn't. Even if I were to escape you, it's my duty as a Miko to protect the Sakura Empire. I vowed to do so and I showed you my resolve during our game. Bear witness to the Guardian Fox's power. The young woman forcibly pushed the sheathed sword into Musashi's arms. In the next instant, the blackness engulfed Nagato. Lady Nagato! Pure nothingness, a world devoid of sound or light, home only to endless darkness. What was all that? Where the fuck does she come from? In the distant future, one girl would witness these events in a vision. What the fuck is going on here? Where did Owari come from? Alright then. We did the first round of the map. We did it, boys. First round. Let me just do my commissions. She came from the country. Ah, yes, of course, of course. I can't. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough currency to pull. If I have more money, I can pull. Didn't get enough one day. Let's do this again. So we need 15,000 money to pull. I'm not spending crystal on that. Are you insane? Are you actually insane? You don't do this in this game. You get money so much from just playing, you don't need to. That is an actual waste of money to do. Never use gems on this game. Never spend money for the gacha. Well, then you just fucked up. That's just a mistake. Oops. Oh no, that's just actually just a waste of money because the game gives you a lot of resources to pull with. It's like, genuinely if someone spends an Azur lane, you spend gems on gacha pulls is just, what the fuck? No, it's genuinely don't do it. It's one of the dumbest thing you can do in this game. It's like, it's how you get mocked. Mocked! Probably also mugged, yeah. Actually, mugged is correct too. You're getting mugged if you do that. Both! Both is correct! Go ships, go! Oh man, Sakura events right after the Italian ones are like the most boring events. Nothing ever happening in them that's interesting. It's Azur lane, what did you expect? There's literally one of the characters I'm having right now. Okay, watch this, okay? This character here. They gave her a coochie window. They put a coochie window on her dress. And she doesn't wear underwear. You will find this in no other game. No other game would ever do this. Only in Azur lane. It also looks ugly. It looks ugly as shit. It's like she has such a good design, and then you ruined it. Giving her this window ruined the design for me. It's ugly. Azur lane is both based and weird. Azur lane is great, but sometimes it's too horny for its own good. Like sometimes going not all the way is the better decision, but they don't stop. They go further than all the way, and then it's ruined. That's the one issue I have with it. We already have skins that are full nude. I mean, technically this game just has nudity in it. There is skins that are just... There is no clothing there. It's like the best example is the Yorktown 2 skin. The swimsuit skin, she's just nude, 100%, like, bruh. Show nipple and vagine freely. Okay, yeah, they can't do that. But it's basically as close as possible. It's whatever. It's actually kinda funny how a lot of outfits you should be able to see the nipples. However, for some reason they can't. Like it's so fucking funny in how weird censorship is, where it's like, oh, we can't actually show it, but everyone just knows that there is like basically no difference to what you're already seeing anyway. It's like they're so fucking nude, where adding in the nipple, like putting a dot on the booba, or like adding in the coochie, like makes no difference anymore, because it's already full nude basically anyway. It doesn't matter anymore. It's like you're not gaining anything by adding it, and you're not losing it by not having anything there. What's the level here? 75. I'm gonna kick out my front lines. I'm gonna put a new one in that are 75 minimum. I could probably still use them, but I want to. 75 and higher. You are 75. If ever Steam only Azur lane game, I'll probably try to go as far as I can. There is actually a Azur lane game on Steam. There's Crosswave. And it is not full nude. Surprisingly. So. It's also on PS4. Oh yeah, it also is on PS4. Marblehead. Stop being lazy and patch if my heart had wings. Patch what? Oh yeah, I forgot. Actually today, they do have official ones, I think. I mean, one of the new ships that they added in this patch was literally drawn by a known H artist, so... Like, it actually is something that happens here. But what I wanted to say was, fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah, right, I remember. Its visual novel had to censor pretty much every relationship to be up on Steam. Ah, yeah, typical Steam moment. Yep. But yeah, what I wanted to say, I remember now, was that today there was actually also a Limbus company update, but I'm not gonna stream that because it isn't story related. I decided to not stream Limbus unless it is story update. Because fuck anything else in this game outside of the story. The game isn't as good as I hoped it would be. And I don't have no interest of playing it outside of story. So it is what it is. She already has some equipment. She too. It do be like that sometimes, yeah. It's kind of unfortunate because I really like Project Moon games, but it's literally outside of the story, there's nothing really that you do in this game. Like, I don't even log in for the daily maintenance. That's how little I care about the maintenance. And the new content they added is literally... It's like their attempt at endgame difficulty content, but it's like... whatever. It's dumb. Can't be fucking asked to try it. Like, you get low turn count and stuff like that. Because the power creep in the game is just stupid already. So, fuck that. Anyway, past Nagato's abode. Before the Great Sage would become the foundation of the new seal in the Prime Sakura Sanctuary. In a room for treating guests, Kawakaze, a disciple of the Guardian Fox, placed white cups of fresh tea in front of a guest. Though her etiquette was rather simple, the refreshing aroma of the fresh tea was proof that the host would never neglect their guests. After repeating this process several times, Kawakaze bowed, opening the sliding door and gracefully exited the room. Great Sage, I'd like to talk about the withering of the Prime Sakura you informed us of. I've looked into it and I've received one other report of a sacred Sakura withering. Are these two situations related? They still don't have her name. I have to apologize, there's something I haven't disclosed to you two. The roots of every sacred Sakura in this empire are all connected to the Prime Sakura. If the roots are severed by the erosion, even these hallowed trees will not be able to recover. They will be cut off from nutrients and eventually wither. As for the report you received, its cause can be traced back to the Prime Sakura itself. A breeze blew through the window, bringing in some flower petals. One of them happened to fall right into the Great Sage's teacup. Even this one petal of the sacred Sakura shows that the erosion is spreading throughout all the nation. If left alone, the Prime Sakura and all of its children will wither. If that's true, then we have to resolve this as soon as possible. Great Sage, can we presume that the source of the erosion is somewhere within the Prime Sakura? I suppose you could say that this is somewhere inside of it, yes. The Great Sage said, evasively before continuing to speak. More precisely, the Prime Sakura itself is the source. What? Nagato was surprised, but the Great Sage offered no further explanation. She simply stared at the petal floating in her teacup. Knock knock. Kawakaze? Lady Nagato, the dinner party is ready. Everyone is waiting for you. I'm sorry to cut the conversation short, but I have important guests to entertain over the coming days. I understand you're a wanderer, but would you please stay here until I'm done? We can plan to deal with the sacred Sakura problem then. Fubuki! Ah, yes, Fubuki. Yes, yes. After the Guardian Fox's request, the Great Sage closed her eyes in quiet thought for 2-3 seconds. The sound of wind chimes traveled through the window and into the spacious room. I would like to take you up on that offer, Guardian Fox. Nagato's expression softened lightly. This was exactly what she wanted to hear. After drinking on the tea given to her, she stood up and followed her aide. Once the little girl's footstep had faded into the distance. Out of Ori-Rock, I'm going... 1-7 it is. 1-7 it is. But I'm actually gonna give you a hint. I'm actually gonna give you a nice, well-meant advice. 1-7 is a fucking waste of time. Here's the thing. 1-7 is guaranteed. However, if you need higher rock, if you actually go to the highest stages that you can unlock for the blue rock, the blue rarity Ori rock, it is still better because you're using up more sanity, but you have to do less runs. It's still not worth it. I think 1-7 is like, however, at the same time, it's just stupid. You gain not that much if you just occasionally need it. Once the little girl's footsteps had faded into the distance. Musashi, I'd like to ask you one more thing. How is Shinano doing? Good for special drop seasons? I don't know, I think 1-7 is very, very overblown. I never found 1-7 to be particularly useful. How's Shinano doing? But yeah, I can see you roll the chance more for the special drops. That is... yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. But you could literally do that with any other stage that has low sanity cost anyway. I see there's no point trying to hide anything from you. Sorry to trouble you, but could you let me meet her? If that's your request, then I won't decline. But it's too late today. Let us plan for another. No, I'm sure tomorrow will do just fine. Thank you. Tomorrow is perfect. Now I have other business to attend to as well. Spend your time as you please. Finally, the great sage was left alone in the room. She had no plans for some time, so she decided to enjoy the rest of her tea as she admired the courtyard. Don't hide anything. Her boobs just flopping out. It was already evening. Golden light reflected on the lake water. Perhaps she ought to pay a visit to the dinner party. What kind of bullshit is this? Is this just now different timeline garbage? Anyway, let's go shoot. Trentometer finger. Never used her before, too. So it's another new ship I haven't used. Oh no, did something happen to you? Or are you sick? Rest up if you're not feeling well. Torps, go! In hospital. Oh! I hope it's nothing too bad. That what sure isn't pleasant. Yeah, if it's painful, it's never pleasant. It sucks being sick. Yeah, nah, if you don't need to be up, then just take it easy. My this feed is kinda getting destroyed. I need to put some other ships into the Vanguard to help out. I got this, I do. I'm still powerful. Just for the next try, I might just like put on a bit of a better front line. I am the most powerful Azur lane player in the EU. I am undefeated. No one can win against me. I was about to say, if there was PvP in this game, I would win every battle. And then I remembered there actually is PvP in this game. There actually is PvP. I forgot. Who does everyone? Lies. Lies. Azur lane, I'm good. I've played this game for a long, long time. Of the main game, models of the game. Look, 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 look. No one plays PvP in this game. No one plays PvP in this game. It's actually just worthless. It's not a main game mode, it's just it exists. It's very bad. It's PvP in this game, it just... If they delete it out of game, nothing would change. Pew! Champagne is just carrying. When I'm playing Portal so that we can have fun and figuring out basic puzzles. I never played Portal in my entire life. It's one of the games that apparently everyone on the planet has played, but I haven't. I've never touched one of them. The rod for you. I have no interest in the game. It's just one of the games that apparently everyone has played, but I never cared about it at all. Don't be like that. Yeah, it's I didn't play a lot of the typical games, especially for PC and stuff like that, because I basically grew up with a Nintendo DS and the 3DS and the Wii, and that's it. I wasn't really allowed to play anything at all. I wasn't allowed a lot of things, to say that. My PC is very strong. I think I got a so my first PC I actually had my PC is very strong. Groovy is trolling you. I actually have like a really high-end PC right now. But yeah, back in the day, I think I got my first PC when I was like 11 or something. However, it was basically an old work PC, like from someone's workplace that they just didn't want anymore, and the thing died like after half a year because it was just broken. It lived for another half a year, and it could only run browser flash games. I'm not rich. I simply saved up a long time to buy a good PC. I'm not rich. I'm definitely not rich. I wish I was rich. I just was allowed to not pay rent for a long time. And then I lost all my money when I moved out. Now I'm poor again. I saved up a lot of money and I lost all my money. But yeah, I had like a PC for half a year. Then the next like PC I had was a laptop that I got when I was 16 from my dad. And that thing, it lived for like 2 years or so. But because I had to like carry it around a lot in public transport and to school, because I'd like to travel for a long time. At some point it just got smashed, sadly. That sucked. It just got bonked, and then I had 2 other PCs over the years that were just like very cheap pre-built ones. And then I think I saved for my current PC, I saved for like 4 years. I saved up money for 4 years overall. And then I built my current one by myself. And I spent a lot of money on it. I was like, fuck it, we're going all the way. This PC is actually really strong. And it will be very strong for many years to come. The funny thing was, I built it in the middle of the PC part shortage, where you couldn't get graphic cards. And I somehow, without trouble, I simply bought a graphic card online from a store, like a normal store online. I was like, okay, cool, I got a 3090. What now? And people were like, how the fuck did you get a graphics card? How the fuck did you even get one that is this good? What did you do? I was like, oh, I just bought it. My friends got mad. They were like, what the fuck? Why did you get a graphics card this strong? Who the fuck did you even sell you one? I'm just like, oh, I just bought it. That was kind of funny. And yeah. But I actually had like a lot of like really bad luck building it, because the oh god, what's the English word? What's the English word? Oh, I forgot the English word. Power supply. Yes, the English word is power supply. The power supply that I got actually was broken. I bought every piece new. Nothing was used. It was like a new, everything new. Hello there, Laito. And the power supply was just inherently fucked. In German, it's one word. So yeah, that really sucked. So I had to get it replaced. Rich fish? I'm not rich. I'm really not. I am fucking poor. I am at the bottom of the barrel financially. Past Musashi's abode. Next day, Musashi's invitation, the great sage invited Shinano's room. My PC is literally the only valuable thing I own. I do have a sick gaming PC, but it's the only thing of value I own. Please leave me alone. Leave my PC alone. I saved many years for it. I love him, okay? Next day, Musashi's invitation, the great sage invited Shinano's room. When she listened carefully, she heard faint breathing behind the screen door. I mean, I named my PC the Beast. I just call my PC a him, okay? I have to call it something. Mr. Beast. No. No. I can't believe Mr. Beast stole my PC's name. You know when your PC like when Windows asks you what you wanna name your PC, I put in Beast. Because that was the only thing I could think of in that moment. I never changed it. Fish took Mr. Beast and turned him into a PC. I guess. She carefully opened the door, trying not to make a sound, and glanced inside before closing it again. Your PC is hereby pronounced Mr. Beast. Could Shinano be related to the sacred Sakura's withering? No, I believe it's due to the influence of our roots, our hulls. That isn't something particular to Shinano, but at the same time it isn't exactly easy to solve. Does this mean Amagi too? Yes, but there may be no way to reverse an injury on that extent. The great sage went into the hallway, put a hand on the fence, and finally looked back to Musashi. The Prime Sakura Sanctuary. Please pay me a visit there. Bring Lady Nagato if you'd please. I may be able to talk now, but my real body cannot leave the sanctuary. If possible, I'd like to talk about the most important matters there. Come to its trunk and I shall tell you everything. You have gender neutral pronouns, most likely legend names don't. So this is a very complicated topic. Technically yes, but no. So we have der, die, das in German, which translates into he, she, it. So the articles are always bound to the word. Okay? And if you want to speak neutral, the neutral, most of the time it's the same as the masculine word, but sometimes it's the same as the feminine word. It depends on a word by word basis. You cannot, look, it's a gendered language. You cannot ungender a gendered language. That's not how it works. And here's the thing that a lot of people, English speakers, don't understand, or people who don't have a gendered language, they don't understand. The gender of a word is not the same as sex. That is two very different things. Linguistic gender does not mean that you cannot speak neutral or don't have neutral words. Enough of it or day. I just tend to use him a lot, like the male ones, simply because I just default to that. Probably because of German. Because in German, a computer would also be a him. So it might be because of that, but I just overall default a lot to it. Because it's the first article in the line. Great Sage, I understand your wishes. But leaving me aside, why Lady Nagato? Why did you choose us? As the inheritor of the Guardian Fox, Lady Nagato has a power that nobody else has. As for you, Musashi, I would simply be more at ease if you protected her. There's also this really, really dumb thing that really pisses me off. And that is, there is like a push out of the entitled middle area of like out of touch, medium rich people who for some reason got it in their head that we must, how to say it, rework the entire language to be inclusive to everything. And it doesn't fucking work because the language doesn't work that way. And I hate this topic. It's really, really frustrating because you can speak neutral. If you wanna avoid mentioning someone's gender, you can 100% easily do this and no one will ever notice. But for some reason, some fucking dumb ass bitches, let's just call them that way because that's what they are are like, we want to replace the entire language that we have, like the entire system behind how the language works, and replace every word with like 2 endings at the same time to include everyone. And then we also, basically the Latins, basically. And then we should also add in a little star into the middle to symbolize that everyone is included. And it is so fucking dumb. Like when you see this written that way, your brain just goes like, what the hell am I reading? It is so fucking dumb. And we already in German, we have a huge problem that the language is too difficult. We already have a problem that it's a fucking big hurdle for people to come to Germany to learn German. Because German is really difficult. It's a difficult language, especially because of the articles. And this makes the entire problem just a lot worse because some medium-rich smug Karen decided one day, let's just fuck everything up. It's really, really, really stupid, and arguments about it get really, really heated. People have some fucking opinions about that topic out there. It's a war zone, let's just say that. Because for some reason, there is a minority, a very loud minority, that sadly is being listened to, that wants to not accept that we already can speak neutral. I scare them like this. These people do not understand that a linguistic gender does not equate to your sex or identity. That is 3 different things. That is 3 different things. And they do not understand this. If I talk to someone and they go like, hey, I'm neither male nor female, I would just talk in a ungendered way. It's possible. You can do it. It is in fact very easy to do. It is very, very easy to talk that way. But for some reason, some people woke up one day and chose violence. It is so dumb. So dumb. As for you, Musashi, I would simply be more at ease if you protected her. It's ironically very limited to one's self-expression. That too, yes. The irony about it is pretty big. She's the Miko who protects the sacred Sakura, and you. I hope you will protect Mizo's seas and skies once I'm gone. It's just, it's a topic, alright? It's a topic. It doesn't work in German and people should stop pushing for it. I think like the most dumbest thing I actually like experienced happening was when there was a person who was like, we need to rewrite the entire AGB, end user license agreement, like something like that, like just your standard, did you read the fine print text? Because someone else complained that it was written too gendered. Bro, it was using the normal neutral way of speaking. They wanted the neutral words to be replaced with another neutral words. They wanted to replace neutral with neutral. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? It is so dumb. It is so dumb. It's a topic. It is a topic. Arguments never have gender specifically written. What? Look, it's a different language. Der, die, das is a thing in German. It's not easy to understand in English if you like. Everything in German is gendered. Okay, that's how the language works. It's a female cat. It is a male PC. That's basically what it is. The table is male. The lizard is female. It's just how it is. But yeah, they basically wanted neutral words to be replaced with neutral words. In my opinion, it's very easy to solve the entire problem with a solution we already have, and that is just, if you want to be addressed neutral, let's just use the neutral we already have. Thank you very much. It already exists, we literally need to change nothing. Is someone similar thing where Casa or whatever just called she? Nah, that's a very different thing. That's a different thing. That is more like a but that is not a actual linguistic rule. That is more like a cultural decision. That, like, for example, a boat is always feminized when talked about. It can happen both ways, but it's not exactly the right way. It has a different reason why people say it. But yeah. What really upsets me about this entire topic is that sadly the people who are pushing for that and who are sadly being listened to are these types of people who call themselves feminist, but they really aren't. It's like, I have not really nice things to say about them. It's like people who claim they are for equality, but in reality they just want to be the person in power to oppress literally everyone else under the guise of, oh, it's for women. Meanwhile, it's just like, no, it's you're being a bitch and you want everyone else to suffer. Because you want to be the one to call the shots on things. That's the type of people that are pushing for that. the real problem is, oh man, this is getting really political. The problem is everybody suffers equally, okay? I can't believe I actually bringing up gender politics. What is this stream gone to? The real problem is men and women and everything in between. We all suffer, okay? It all sucks. And what we need to strive for is that things suck less. That we have like actual equality between everyone. This means that women have equal chances in the workplace, but that also means at the same time that men also have the same support things that women already have for other things. Yeah, everybody suffers differently, but there is shit for both sides. We shouldn't discriminate someone, but there is things that suck on both sides. It's not that the grass is greener on the other side. There is disadvantages that everyone has, no matter if they're man or woman or something different. And it's about putting down the barriers in a way. I have a hard time explaining this, but in my opinion, just treat people fucking equal on both sides. It's very simple, isn't it? It sounds so simple, and it should be simple, but then you have people who just go like, I'm the oppressed person, I want to be in power now. They don't care about treating people equally, they just pretend to talk about equality so they can push towards getting bonuses for themselves, but fuck everyone else. And that's what pisses me off. Because it should be an easy thing to treat everyone equal, shouldn't it? I'm so oppressed. Sips price the Starbucks drink. Exactly. Here's a bit of background information about me personally. I do not have a mother, okay? I don't have one. I was mostly raised by my dad. And I saw both sides of the spectrum. There is a lot of women who get fucked over in the workplace, where it's like they get less money, they're not being taken as serious. I had that experience to myself. And at the same time, there's also men who want to take care of their children, who are being stopped from doing that because they are being looked down upon when they say, oh, I want to take parental leave to take care of my child. It's on both sides. And a lot of people refuse to acknowledge that both sides suffer in their own way. The saddest thing, I think my dad has ever told me was that he really regrets he couldn't see me grow up. And that one hurt a lot. And when a divorce happens, mom always tends to get the kids. Yes, that is what happened to me. My parents divorced when me and I also have a younger sister. We were really young, and we were just given to our mother. Because here's the thing: this woman also went out of her way to lie to the government that she is being abused, that my father is a piece of shit, and that he's an alcoholic and he gambled all the money away. He never did, obviously. And they just believed her. They just believed her because she's the mother, therefore she must be in the right. And that we were given to her automatically. And years upon years, she just exploited her status about being a quote-unquote single mother to extort money out of my father. She abused the fucking system that is supposed to support her for her own benefit and abused the shit out of me and my sister. And when later on I was old enough to decide where I want to go, I went to my father, obviously. And then she lost a lot of the supports because then one kid was at her place and the other kid was, like me, was at my dad's place. So suddenly it was like, oh, she couldn't abuse the system anymore as much, and it went wild. It went really, really wild. It's not about, for a lot of scumbag people, it's not about equality, it's they want a bonus. They want to, like, be the one in power. And that is the problem. Support systems should be there for both people equally. Goes around if yourself a post of a dad complained that daughter's school shoes that just had a big ass hole in it and other stuff. Can be abused, why not, says the sociopaths. Yeah, I hate people like that. I hate people who try to use a good cause for personal evil gains. But yeah, shit sucks. And now what's wild? I actually had a conversation once in the past with someone who was like a coworker who was curious about what my family constellation is. And I just explained the situation, and she didn't believe that that it was my mother abusing my father, that it was the other way around. This person basically called me a fucking liar for saying, no, it was the other way around, where the woman abused the man. And I was just like, why is that so hard to believe? Literally, into my face, tell me that I must be wrong. My experience that I'm telling about must be wrong. And it's just like, what the fuck? It's like, it goes both ways around. It's just that's so hard to understand. Some people just, yeah, I just can't fucking picture it. But it's like on the flip side, to like mention it the other way around. On the flip side, it's like, is it so hard to believe that a woman can have the same qualifications to something as a man? It shouldn't be also the wildest thing to imagine. It's like you have both things, like different, on each side. Like I had a lot of like conversations where I felt people didn't take me serious at all because I was just the girl. Where it's like, oh man, it's kind of sexist, ain't it? That's a real mean insult, yeah. Their code just breaks if they encounter something that isn't coded in. They just break. Oh, men don't cry so unconsciously, don't even if it makes sense to. Yeah, that is so fucking bad. That's so bad. Just let people fucking cry. Le girl keck. Le girl. Man. Oh, what up? She's coming, le girl. Keck. Ah, god damn it. But the only thing I was ever attached to it didn't because people were around. Oh man. It's just, some people have a problem with wanting to fuck others up emotionally for their life, I guess. Present day, Prime Sakura Sanctuary. Got that emotional, got some of that emotional damage. It's like, one, like in regards to like emotional issues, One thing I have like the worst problem with emotional wise, I have anger issues. I have some serious bad anger issues. It's gotten better over the past few years, but holy shit, sometimes I have unreasonable rage. Because that's the only, because as I grew up, that was like, the one thing that was constantly there was just like anger at everything. Like anger constantly at the situation I was in. Like not being able to also lash out because I'm the weaker person in the situation. It's and still to this day, a lot of times when something happens, my brain just goes like, okay, the default is anger. Where it's like, it shouldn't be the default. I can conquer it. Yeah, it's gotten better. It was a lot worse over the years. I used to like never even fucking apologize if I hurt someone. I was like the most unapologetic rager out there. It's still not good. It's still not good, but it's getting better. Back to Big Booba ship girls. In a corner of the Prime Sakura Sanctuary, ship girls on guard duty were enjoying their work. That ship is new. Zuiho. Where did Hatsuzuki go off to? This ship has not been added with this event. That's a future ship that they're gonna add. That they're already showing. It's just a lolly. She looks cute. She's like a bird. It's like a little bird. One bored little girl glanced occasionally at the Prime Sakura from the guard room she was cleaning. She claimed she went off in search of Ovari, but I assume she's simply bored. Really, she looked kinda pale when she left. Oh, by the way, Asanagi was actually drawn by Asanagi. Yes, the H artist. Pale, haha. Why anyone would look pale if they were plagued all throughout the nightly nightmares? She could have talked to us about it. This is the first time she's just up and disappeared. You worry too much, Suiho. Nothing will actually happen in this boring little outpost. Think about it, this is the Prime Sakura Sanctuary, a sacred place for our empire. Oh, her artwork actually got nerfed, by the way. The concept art for her is a lot more lewd, and it's kind of weird that they actually nerfed her. She had like a belly window, and there was a lot more decoration on her outfit overall. And she had like a more fluffy tail. Taboo aside, this place is protected by the Guardian's Fox Barrier. Why you could go out and play all alone and nothing bad would happen to you. And really, I think it's for the best that nothing happens. Jeez, Asanagi, you can't let Ovari hear that. She doesn't say it, but she takes this job really seriously. It's like nature, you know. Nobody is fast, the eye can see. It's all just grass and little animals. Kinda like we're living in the sticks. For me, you can't get much more nostalgic than that. That's what she said, not that it made a lot of sense to me. Oh, so that's how it is. Regardless, it doesn't mean she cares about the mission. She just enjoys being in this environment. About belly buttons, I don't get it. Belly buttons can look really good, but I think they need to be covered up. I think like a belly button under like a tight outfit can look really cool, but I think just like that, it's just nothing, honestly. Not more dick. No, decoration, not dick. People attract to anything? Oh, people, yeah, definitely attract to anything, yeah. Regardless, it doesn't mean she cares about the mission, she just enjoys being in this environment. Either way. As protectors of the sanctuary, we have to do our job. That means you too, Asanagi. If you're bored, then let's go search for Ovari and Hatsuzuki. If anything happens our homeland Miso, just then they heard a girl calling out from outside the guard room. The girl clad in red and black jumped out from the horizon and rushed towards the courtyard. What was that sound? Look, there's Hatsuzuki. She's in a real hurry. Is someone chasing her? Beep, beep, beep. The communicator's beeping. Sohyo snatched up the communicator and listened in close with Asanagi. Hurry and get ready. Hatsuzuki's breathing was dragged and her voice faltered. Don't panic, calm down. It's too late. Sohyo, Asanagi, are you still listening? Taken aback by Hatsuzuki's ferocious speed, they failed to notice her shouting through the communicator. Despite the fact that she was moving with her rigging, she looked like she was dashing as fast as she could. Hatsuzuki's really going fast. I'm amazed that she can run so fast with her rigging on. Maybe I should try— Whoa, now is not the time to think about that. Hatsuzuki, are you okay? What's too late? When she finally reached the beach outside of the guard room, Hatsuzuki hit the brakes and drifted up the shores from inertia. While Hatsuzuki panted and gasped for her, Tsuyo ran over with broom in hand. But Hatsuzuki held out her hand, gesturing that she was fine and prompting Tsuyo to stop. It's too late now. After some deep breaths, she returned to normal and said with a sad look on her face. It's just too late. Lady Nagato, Musashi and someone else. They're here in the Prime Sakura Sanctuary. Lady Nagato and Musashi? That isn't a very funny joke. Sorry, seeing children. Well, we're gonna get to the big boobas in a while, I guess. They would never come here out of nowhere. Whoa, I gotta hurry up and finish sweeping the courtyard. Here's the problem. Azur Lane doesn't credit the artists in-game, and they don't credit them in the live streams either. You either just have to see someone post the artwork or like tell you. Through official means it's kinda hard. You might need to actively Google for it specifically to find the answer. Yeah, people have been asked to for them to credit the artists directly in game, but they have not done that. It sucks. You either have to be in the know. You just have to be in the know about who it is. There's no way to find out otherwise. Hey, I'm not joking, I saw them with my own eyes. While I was looking for Ovari, I suddenly saw them sailing too. I'd never mistake the figure of the Sakura Empire's guardian fox. You mean you were serious? I've been serious this whole time. Maybe I'd be happy if I was mistaken, but... I haven't seen anything about her. She actually wasn't one of the ships revealed for this patch, for this like update. So they didn't even show her off on stream or anything. She just like appeared here in the story for the first time. If she gets added in the future into the game officially, maybe I will find information then. But right now, no idea. Oh no, what do we do? I sent my Kara-based aircraft to search for Lady Nagato now. Meine Info auf the China servers. Hatsuzuki, go in and rest. Asanagi, wake up Notori and make her clean her room. Me to make tea too. If you hurry, you might make it in time. But if I start getting ready now, what if I'm so confused when they get here that... Ah, why are you all standing around just doing nothing? Right, I'll get going right away. The once peaceful outpost was livened up by the presence of uninvited guests. Is this related to Ovari? What in the world is going on? It is so funny. I think Suiho is actually one of the ships people have been looking really forward, and her being revealed as like a tiny lolly will piss people off so much. And I live for that shit. I want to see people get pissed off so badly. Whenever there's like teeny or lolly characters, people get mad. Cope and sieve. If I see something, I will definitely mention it. But if you... it's... Whenever there's any character, tiny character, not big cow milkers, people get mad. Live for the chaos. Yes, we do. We live for the chaos. I just want to watch the world burn. It's such a dumb thing to get upset about. It's like the design is still good. The design is still looking visually really nice. It's just because, oh no, it's not the horny waifu. Therefore we must go mad. It's so dumb. It's just like, can we not enjoy cute characters? Why must you ruin the party with your madness? Scared of a little 4-liter word? Yes, indeed. People are. The word is cute. Definitely cute. But yeah, people are, a lot of people are completely unable to appreciate a good design, like a good artwork and stuff like that, if it's not to their horny tastes. Where it's like, it still is a good looking character artwork. It still can be a likable and fun character. Just because you don't wanna stick your dick in it, doesn't mean it's a bad character and you must be mad about it. Cope and thief, idiots. Some do. Okay, the people who do, put them on a watch list, okay? Okay? You shouldn't. However, the character designs are still good. That's basically what I'm getting at. The designs are still good. It's just not horny. Why you call them degenerates? Filthy degenerates. And here's a surprise. A lot of, I, for example, I play Azur lane because I just genuinely like the game. I don't care about the horny things in this game. The horny things are nice occasionally, but I don't particularly care about it. I just like ship girls. That's it. I just like ship girls. Doesn't leave me alone with the weird ads. Google is wanting you on the watch list. Google's watching. Your personal FBI agent is writing everything down that Google shows you. But why? I don't know. You seem to be the target demographic. Apparently, according to the algorithm. Or do you believe the algorithm is wrong? Our Lord and Savior, the algorithm. Trying to deconify me or something. Sad statement, just like the game starts to sound based. Yeah, I just genuinely like the game. I just like ship girls. I think they're neat. Yo, I just like this concept of just like massive cannon riggings and shit, and then it's just like beautiful women included. I just think it's neat. I just like it. It's just so cool. It is so cool. Like, how can you not think it's cool? Free woman included with your shipment of ship parts! Free woman! Woo! No, but cute, how can it not be cool? Yeah, it's just cool. Ships are cool. Cannon on ships, they're very cool. However, beautiful lady with ship and cannon, now that's what I'm into. That's just genius. It's just absolutely rule of cool. In an empty plot of land in the outpost, Asanagi took a broom in hand, a rare sight to see. She began sweeping the ground haphazardly and hurriedly, but sweeping it all the same. It was pure curiosity that was driving her to do this. She wanted to know what was happening inside the house. She was just woman, whatever, ship parts, woo! it to be like that. Psst, Hatsusuki. With a hushed voice, she approached the building and addressed Hatsusuki standing in the passageway. Free there where, you said. Where's the third? I've seen only Lady Nagato and Musashi. I don't know where she is. It's always possible I was wrong. No matter, do you know why the two of them are here? You know what I know? That is rude to eavesdrop. Asanagi put down her broom and tried to enter, but Hatsusuki hurriedly stopped her. At the same time, somebody emerged from a room opposite them. It was Suiho, tray in hand. She nimbly turned around and gave a quick bow. If you need anything, just let me know. Then she stepped aside and slid the paper sliding door shut. Suiho, come here. Tell me, what is happening in there? What are those two discussing? Take it easy, give her a moment to compose herself. Suiho was shaking like a leaf. She dropped the tray off in the storeroom before Asanagi hauled her off into another room. Gosh, it was nerve-wracking. I've never spoken face-to-face with Lady Nagato or Musashi before. I wasn't the least prepared for it either, and I nearly spilled the tea on the floor. Thank goodness nothing happened. When I nearly spilled the tea, Lady Nagato had this dead serious look on her face, but at least Musashi shot me a comforting look. It was nearly a disaster. Yes, did they speak of anything related to Owari? Huh? Lady Nagato said something about going to the Prime Sakura. Are you certain of that? The Prime Sakura? Asanagi gestured with a finger towards the giant sacred sakura at the sanctuary center. Yup. That's where she is. Then it's no wonder Hatsusuki could not find her. Why do that though? Why would she go to the tree? Oh shoot, I forgot to report that Owari has gone missing. Now I've really messed up. What if Lady Nagato or Musashi gets hurt because of it? While Asanagi and Hatsusuki held their heads in the hand, and Suiho lost her composure, another person cut into the conversation. No harm done. Moreover, we learned that Owari is safe just moments ago. Our companion will show her back to the outpost shortly. Musashi, I need to be so stiff. It's alright. Also, Lady Nagato has a special mission for you, free. You are to gather some materials we will need for a ritual. Musashi produced a slip of paper from her sleeve to give to the outpost girls. The three, however, stood motionless, paralyzed by Musashi's sudden appearance. Hatsusuki, yes ma'am? So it was you I saw earlier. Sorry for not introducing myself earlier. None of us were expecting you, and the chance to say hello passed us by. Was that the lolly has her arms raised? What were you thinking was going on there? It happened, said a voice belonging to none of the girls. It came from just behind Musashi. If it isn't Hiranuma, or rather Natori. Pardon me, I was supposed to wake you, but carelessly forgot about it when Lady Nagato and Musashi turned up. I ask you for forgiveness as well, Musashi. It's fine, you have nothing to apologize for. Girl has wings, makes sense. I mean, she is bird-styled. She looks like a bird, so... I think it's supposed to be looking like wings. But it still is her sleeves. Musashi turned on her heel and directed Natori towards the rest of the girls. Suiho, I trust you to find the materials. It's like 3 lollies, 1 mommy. There's still time before the ritual. Until then, let's discuss the outpost and the sanctuary, shall we? I think there was actually a lot of people kinda upset about there not being like more mommy characters. I don't know why. I saw a bunch of people getting really up in arms about there being like 1 lolly. I was like, how dare they? That small character! And it's like, but at the same time there's also Owari, who's like the mummy. Set up for every Moblob. Send him to the Blue Archive! Oh god! Yo, Blue Archive is just cursed. I do not like that game. Blue Archive is too much for even me. That community is not fine. That game is not fine. They need some help! Anyway, shooting things. Is sane, but they keep to themselves, so it's all goes. They are not sane. These people need some help. They need to touch grass. They need a lot of grass. What a time we live when an Azur lane player says that a community needs to touch grass. What a time to be alive. Because Azur lane community needs to touch grass. But not as much as the Blue Archive players. They need more grass than we do. They need like a whole damn woods. They need to go back to nature. You're an Azur lane and Genshin player, so it's extra effective. It's like, holy shit, an Azur lane, Genshin, and overall gacha addict told me to touch grass. No, this is an Avengers level threat. It's like the real threat when I say that. Come on, give me... okay. Let's touch grass together. We and the homies holding hands to touch grass. Boys, we going out touching grass. Oh man, I can already feel my throat. Kinda getting weird. Ooh, touching grass, waifus. Do not loot the grass, no! You need to touch it, not loot it! Now what would be funny? Oh, I just got such a good idea. I just got such a good idea. Grass touching stream. I'm just gonna plant a little bit of grass in a pot, and I'm gonna make like a daily update on how it's growing. And once it has grown enough, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna stream how I touch the grass that I've grown. That's such a dumb. Oh, that's so smart. I should do that. I'm a genius. Hydrate. I am hydrated. It's just my throat is just getting kind of bad. So whenever I play Azur lane when there's like story, it's just like Reggie just puts grass in a random container and feels it. Yes. It's just grass. Oh man. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I get good ideas and then I forget them instantly. But this is an idea I had while I was awake, I will remember it. Like a weird fetish, let's not... What? You mean the grass touching? It's probably someone's king. If it exists, it's somebody's fetish. Man, my Vanguard is kinda getting destroyed here. Fishy needs grass. I don't need grass. I need hand holding. I need some mutual agreed hand holding. I need someone to tell me, hey, everything is going to be alright. I am strong. Admitting that you need someone to hold your hand and tell you everything is alright is strength. A headbutt? Damn. That's pretty pog. After waiting through the darkness for who knows how long, a ray of light finally shone through to Ovari. Her head was heavy. She has been subjected to far too many apparitions of possible visions of the past. She ran her hand along her nape and felt the back of her head. No signs of injury. I have no fucking idea what's even happening in this event anymore. The beginning of the event and this part of the event is so disjointed from each other. I have no clue what the fuck is supposed to be happening right now. Strangely though, it felt as though her feet weren't touching the ground. It didn't feel like she was standing, but rather lying down, suspended in the air, like with strings. Something gripping her waist. The heck is this? The wind. Did a hawk capture me or something? Can't even open my eyes, damn it. So I don't think this is some kind of sleep paralysis or a nightmare. What was I doing before this? I can't remember. My memories were a jumbled mess. It was a struggle to remember much of anything. Alright. I remember seeing Lady Nagato and Musashi over by the Prime Sakura. And they were like fighting something. Wait, no, that's not right. That ain't not one of my memories. It's an event of the Prime Sakura I called it way back. Why would it show me that though? Something come to the tree sounds creepy. A headache came over her and she was forced to stop thinking. Some time passed and eventually the feeling of being suspended wore off. She could feel the sanctuary soil beneath her feet again. Am I back on the ground again? This time when she opened her eyes, her vision had returned to her. Flowing rivers, lush fields of grass, and the Prime Sakura's great pink canopy all laid before her. Yeah, she has horns! Guess I'm back. Some weird-ass nightmare that was. Got the feeling something ain't right. I'd better hurry back to the outpost. She got big horns.